Listen, I've got a screwdriver and a rusty old knife, so if you're unable to calm yourself, I'll change your gender without any aesthetic. Are you hearing me? Well done. Don't waste your energy. It's only you and me here, comfortably isolated. I've heard you talk about me. Yeah, you're totally right. I really am the creepy man next door. I've kept myself to myself, staying in my home space, saying hello to you on the rare times we pass each other, just like ships in the night. I've noticed you. I see how you look down to me. I can hear you talk on the phone. These walls are paper thin. You speak so loudly, it's difficult not to. You're pleased I'm seen and not heard, aren't ya? I am the perfect next door neighbour. But what you think of me doesn't matter. I don't care. But what does matter is that you've been too obvious about your thoughts of me. If I've never heard you diss me, then you wouldn't be with me here and now. Yeah, I clocked you. You work hard, you look after yourself, you got supportive friends. I was happy for you, the stranger next door, but I've heard you mention me negatively several times. And you know what? You are a coward. You're like that person hiding in front of their screens, trolling and sniping at those more talented than you. Apart from being a cog in a machine, you are actually boring. I've noticed you do the same routine every day, all those hours looking into your phone screen, which is fine, that works for you. And in a way, you're a human robot, aren't you? Damon Albarn wrote a song about you called Everyday Robots, didn't he? I don't have an issue with what you do. Different strokes for different folks, innit? I have an issue with hearing your voice putting me down whilst I'm living in my own home. So I'm gonna fill in the blanks, tell you a little about me, so you get a balanced view. Oh yeah, what I say will probably go through one ear and out the other because you're unable to concentrate because you're terrified. So I guess I'm gonna say this more for myself than for your benefit. Torture therapy, innit? And then I'll explain afterwards what's going to happen, how we're going to move forward. For over 5 years I've been out there hustling to get a proper job like you. I've been trying to fit into society. I'm very creative, but so are millions of other people. And these days no one has the time to read emails from strangers like me. And trying to get a job online and network with people, oh, I'm telling you now, social media is a killer. So much choice, so much oversharing I've noticed. And there've been a few times online strangers have said things they wouldn't dare say to my face. I'd cave their skulls in with my baseball bat or even my bare hands if they said what they wrote to my face. The internet is such a toxic arena, but I'm now the social media expert, and I know how to behave online and how to navigate through all that noise. It's weird, when I was younger, hustling for a job was so different. You see, if a boss liked the look of me or just liked my energy, my vibe, I'd start work on Monday. But now, today, even if you apply to stack shelves at night in a local supermarket, you're expected to take a bleeding personality test and take part in some team-building, problem-solving exercise. The recruitment world has seriously gone mad. I know that all the hundreds of CVs I sent out have not been read properly because so many others have applied to do the same role. And computers are so sophisticated these days, they're able to scan through applications looking for certain words and phrases. Humans are not necessary in the human resources department anymore, but hey, that's the way the world is, and I just got to follow the herd, and I have been. But here's the thing, because nothing has changed for me, because nothing positive has boomeranged back to me, the negative thoughts have kicked in. Confidence has gone. Maybe I'm unemployable. Maybe my calling is not working for someone else. Maybe my calling is for me to work on my own, doing bad things. I don't see a future for me. All I see is nothing. Just a dull grey, a blank screen. And that's because hope has gone. I'm not the person I used to be because I'm battle worn. I've tried to be mindful and grateful for the small things in life, but I'm not happy with the small things like free food from the food bank or the fact I've managed to keep the debt collectors at bay for now. I want more. I deserve more because I've worked so hard. I was told that if you work hard, good things will happen, good things will come. No. Just bad things. Bad thoughts. I used to be a good person, kind, friendly, hopeful, but not anymore. I've actually had to stop looking to get paid work because I couldn't stop crying. It got to that point that I was close to a breakdown, a real breakdown. But stopping still for a few weeks made me realise my situation will never change. It's been over 5 years of applications and networking with nothing in return. So I might as well channel my bitterness and twistedness into being that creepy man next door. You see, when I heard you laugh about me being odd and lonely, yeah, you're right, I am odd and I am lonely. That was when I realised that you must be my first victim. I've tried so hard to find my place in society, but society don't want me because I'm wired differently from everyone else. So because I've been pushed into a corner, and because I've heard you talk negatively about me from today onwards, I will do fear. I will be violent and you'll be my first victim. I won't kill you. And I won't go after your friends or family, but I'll return the sense and awareness that you've lost, that you once had. You see, I've noticed that you've lost touch with the smells and sounds of nature. You need to appreciate others like me that will help you. You need to keep off your phone screen and strip back to living a basic life, and that's where I'm going to help you. And after I'm done with you, you'll never be judgmental to those less fortunate than you. So it's all good news. You're gonna live. I feel better for giving you some of that salt and pepper about my life, so I hope now you'll feel really sorry for being a total dick. You look really pale and undernourished, so I'll make you something to eat. You must be hungry. I'll make you a tasty bacon sarnie, and then I'm going to make you blind. You'll never be able to see again. I'm going to remove your eyes with this unwashed spoon. It's got a bit of beef and veggie soup on it from last night. And don't worry, I'll fill in all the disability forms and help you with a care plan. You see, actually, I'm not sure if you've got a mouth on you, so I might have to remove your tongue. But hang on a minute, if I do that and you can't speak, you'll still be able to write. So I'll probably have to do something to your hands. Okay, right. After a while, you'll wish I had murdered you. You'll wish you were dead. And only at that point, only at that time, when your soul has had enough and you miss your normal life you've had up to this very point, at that point, you'll understand exactly how I've been feeling and why I've become that creepy man that lives next door. Now here's the trailer for my interactive website.
This is William Friedkin. Don't panic. If your screen starts to bleed, you are about to witness Bleeding Critic.
I'm the anonymous horror film critic, the creator and narrator of immersive scary stories. BleedingCritic.com is the interactive horror platform where horror fans have a voice and are actually seen. Horror Memories, this is where you talk about that moment from any film that really damaged you. And there's more interaction for you with Horror Therapy. Share that moment from your real life where something scared or terrified you. I like short horror films, especially ones that don't get the attention they deserve. So if you've made a short horror film, send it to me. I'll even add a special filmed introduction. You can watch the short horror films I've chosen right now. On to my horror content. Scary Stories UK is my YouTube channel, so all my YouTube videos are here as well, and they will freeze your spine. Check out my interviews and photo galleries, and watch my spoiler-free film reviews. And when you see any of the films I've reviewed, you can add your own rating. Follow me across social media. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Scary Stories UK. Follow and interact with me on Twitter @BleedingCritic and on Instagram. Do a bit of retail therapy with clown merch. There's 5 designs of my face splattered over 50 different products. And Patreon is a way you can support my interactive horror platform and my YouTube channel from as little as $5 a month. During the time you've watched this video, I've scuttled along your ear canal into your skull and I ain't leaving.